Hello, hello. We are live. Welcome. Thank you for clicking this video. If you have clicked it after we have been live, but if you did, you should click that subscribe button. Make sure that you can get back here for more of these live watch alongs, where typically it is me and my friend Deporticus over there. So Deporta Billy is the name of our channel. We like to do some live watch alongs to some Red Wings games, and it's just an opportunity, create kind of like a message board, and just talk about what's going on with the Wings live during a game. So if you did click this video late, thank you for clicking it. Hopefully you find some level of reactions through the game that you might be looking for. Now, we have a Discord channel that you can find in the description of our channel, I believe in the About Us, or in the description of this video. If you'd like to continue the conversation over there, we've got a great group of people there. Love talking about it just about every day. Feels like we have an incredibly active group. And I have to go alert people now that we are live there. Happy that we get to have a Bally Sports production today. I love hearing Ken Daniels in my ears on the afternoon. Where's Josh? I believe not available. Greasy, I know you stream on Twitch, and so does he. He did a 28, or I'm sorry, I think it's technically 30 today because he's going to be streaming today. A 30-day stream where it was like anywhere from like, I think maybe like 9 to 15 hours a day. He was streaming every day. But I think he's still in recovery mode, if I'm being honest. So if he wakes up and he wants to be here, I'm sure he'll hop in. If not, got me. What's up? 6-1 Sabres win. I can only say that I hope that's not true. .14 goals allowed per game during the 7-game losing streak. Wow, wow, wow. Greasy, I mean, I'm not even gonna lie, it's kind of justified. I'm not gonna harp on anyone for being negative or harsh on this team right now. I'm trying to keep my mental up on it. And the only way I've been able to do that is by saying that if you put us in this position at the start of the season, I would take it. But that doesn't take away from these last 7 games have been genuinely pitiful. You got to try to have some good positivity at some level in your mind, right? That's what it is. I didn't get to see, and I don't think anyone shared it in the Discord, what the lineup looks like today. Pat Comfort Kane, Braun Valeno Raymond, Raz Cop Fisher, Fabry Zarnik Sprong. So Sprong's back in. That means Bergeron is out, so they don't want to waste his. Wait, no, because if he played today, I think that he would have to hit waivers if they ever wanted to send him back down. So that's waiver protection on him, because it sure sounds like we aren't gonna plan on having him for the rest of this season. Wallman, Sider, Schrott, Petrie, Mata, Ghost, Reimer gets the start over line, and that's where I have a problem. That's where I have a problem. How are those defensemen the same? How is Hall not in? How do your defense stay the same after those 7 games? How is your change, like your big shakeup, putting out Sprong and putting Bergeron in? I don't like it. Buzz, I think we're beyond the must wins, right? And now you're scrapping for something. You're scrapping for some level of traction. I really don't know what to say regarding like having to win, because I already put my stamp on you have to win. So I think every game after your last have to win is by default a have to win, right? Who did they say is on the horn? Do they have Ozzy? Is that what I heard? Is that our let's get something else going here? Oh, I realized I didn't even hit send on the live alert to everyone in the Discord. Well, there it goes. Yeah, we just need the bounces. You're right, Muzz. I'm so stupid for thinking that it was anything but the bounces. Or Mick gets put in a box though. Like, what is he supposed to say? That's me just being unfair to Mick, but what I'm gonna do. I'm sure it's a lot more difficult to be critical of people in the organization, players, when you have those personal connections to them. So I can get that. All right, everyone. Everyone in the chat right now, what's the final score? I know that we got a 6-1 prediction earlier. I don't think that's going to happen, but I mean, it's definitely possible. So what is the score? My guess? 4-3 win. Do we have to? Yes, or you're banned, Legion. What's up, Salt? One goal difference either way. Feels like a pretty safe bet in hockey, but it'll typically be a 1-goal game. It felt like last time I was running late to stream to get it started. And it felt like I literally hit live and then the puck dropped. Today, I'm like, oh man, I'm kind of running late again, but I know I'm a little earlier. Now it feels like it's going to take another like 7 minutes for the puck to drop. Nobody can see Ozzy. What is this lighting? Ozzy is literally a floating head. Someone needs to talk to that lighting department. And you know, I think they recently put out a video either on Twitter or somewhere across social media highlighting like the head of the lighting and are like giving her a profile. And then we come out and see that. But we do have a puck drop. Gosh, Buffalo's white and blue jerseys are so much worse than their black and red. Just revert, go back. Game blacked out or streaming somewhere. Don't seem to have it on Hulu. It's on Bally Sports. the entire like what gets blacked out versus what doesn't anymore in the world of streaming, because it just took on like the tendencies of cable, is so busted. It's so bad, Derek. Eventually, I think they'll finally get it all figured out and just host it all on one and let anyone from anywhere see anything, any of the games. Just if you created that, I think you'd generate more sales and you would, in general, grow your sport. Because the number of people who can't watch their team play because of stupid dated blackout laws or whatever you want to call it, rules with cable, are ridiculous. Watchtower can't watch the game. Hopefully be pleasantly surprised later. Have a good day at work, Muzz. We're hoping as well. What's the worst or their losing streak of all time? Man, there's got to be something in that Dead Wings era where it hit 2 digits. It was like we had some historically bad teams back in like what, the 60s, right? 60s and 70s. And then Eiserman got drafted in the 80s. That's when it all started slowly but surely to get turned around. Wow. How that puck squirts through like 3 different Red Wings sitting in the slot to just float up top is ridiculous. Good job by Comfer. Nice. Go. What? It didn't go in? Oh, it was the right idea over and over. And the execution just fell a hair off, but does it squirt through his arm and behind him? Where does this go? Thanks for the brutal camera angle. Oh, he just sent it too high. I'm not sure how much of a piece the goalie got of it. Wow. Wow. Buffalo just pooping on the Islanders is, I mean, if you're a Buffalo fan right now, you're feeling the playoffs. You're feeling that push just like they did last year, and they missed it by what? 1 point? Oh my God. Oh, mm, okay. Okay. Off the post, around the crease, where it's behind Reimer. Make stop talking about the breaks. We had so many go our way, and we just had another go our way. Please stop. And Perron, you don't really have the speed anymore to be making your power moves like that. Maybe 4 years ago. Well, at least chances so far have gone back and forth. Gosh. Oh my gosh. So was that referee on the left side to actually see that, or was he just waiting? Ron, you don't have the speed to do that, brother. Twice now he's tried to like put his shoulder down to push someone off him and take an angle. At least it broke his stick. Go Red Wings. Yeah, Matt, it's if you went back and you watched that Arizona game, I promise you, if you asked any of their fans or their players how bounces were going, none of them thought that they were getting the better bounces. They hit like 3 posts in the game. No, I'm not hearing it. The bad part is that if we just keep playing like this and the other teams around us just play poorly too, right? And we barely squeak into the playoffs and everyone around us was just playing bad. This team going into the playoffs right now, this is a sweep. This is everyone wants to play this team in the playoffs kind of deal. Rangers would be licking their chops to play the Red Wings the way they are right now. And maybe the playoffs would spark something different in them, but we've said a couple times now, hopefully this sparks something in them, and we have yet to see it. Job Sherratt. Uh, the problem I have with the Comfer Cat Kane line is it doesn't feel like they actually have a driver. And that's not a diss on Comfer. I really, really like Comfer. And I think in the certain, like the good spot in the lineup for him is that number 2 center and finding other people to kind of drive the play a little more because he's such a good two-way player, in my opinion, that when you put him with Kane and Cat, it doesn't feel like you've got that, yeah, just that driver for the line. You have 2 high skill wingers with what you would call a grittier center rather than talented. You got to make those passes. That's a that's a practice pass right there, man. No one was hounding him. Both players moving in the same direction. It's just a breakout pass. This treasure shown in the Larkin is the only real player driving center on that roster. Yeah, and I don't think you need like driving centers up and down your lineup, but it sure feels like you need at least one. Whoa. How did Reimer end up like that? I just, in this time of watching Red Wings Twitter and people talk on the radio about good players versus bad players or anything like that, it's not that simple. I don't know how else to say it. It's really just not as simple as what everyone says of like Cop at 5.5 is bad. No, he's a great third line center, and spending 5.5 mil on a great third line center is not bad. It's not. Cop's contract, not bad. Hall, if he's not going to play it, then yeah, it's a bad contract. I don't know why Petrie is still in overhaul. Maybe something's going on behind the scenes that I just don't know, that we just don't know as fans or whatever, but Confer's not bad. And we just have like a team literally full of like B to C level talent in the NHL. And if you look at other teams, you can start looking down like the Leafs roster and start going like, oh man, that player is like a D. That player is a D. Oh man, like their defense, that's like a C minus overall. Oh my God, their goaltending, you never know what you're gonna get. But that top line, their top 6 forwards, you're like, oh yeah, those are both A's. Like in comparison to everyone else across the league, but we're just built a little differently. And it's like everyone wants to get a Toronto type roster or a Edmonton type roster instead of something like, I don't know, the Knights. the nights where they felt like they were solid all the way down. I think their top end's better than our top end, but I also think our lower end's better than their lower end. But Larkin is crucial. They calling it? They are calling it. All right. Wait, why did we start playing the music? What is happening with the Red Wings production right now? Production staff is even in a slump. All right, so we're just slow controlling. I don't hate it unless it's going to make our power play one tired with like Kane out there, but I think he should be fine. I mean, gone absolutely brutal for the team morale. Yes. It doesn't feel like there's anyone there to actually spark them and motivate them and have them feeling good at all. And I'm speaking about Lalone at the same time. If we keep going with this stubborn, brutal power play strategy, I'm going to lose my mind. And they get a 3-on-2 to kick off our power play. Why are we throwing that at the net? There, that's good. I didn't score, but you know what? What you just did, you literally took what was given to you. You took what was given to you, you blocked vision, and you created an opportunity. I don't care that it didn't go in. It's improvement. Thank God. Good job, Sider. Overcommitted to the pass to Kane. Greenway, I think their forward was. Oh, that was risky as hell, but it worked out. It looks sick. There we go. Well, it hit the damn net though. Like getting real tired of seeing the same strategies game after game. On a power play, I've said it this entire year. Have to take what is given to you. You have an advantage, and it doesn't mean that the same thing is going to work every time because they still got 4 guys. They can still overcommit to one thing, and they overcommitted to the pass to Kane. Literally just his presence made it a 4-on-3, which you would take 10 out of 10 times. 4-on-3 is better for the offense than 5-on-4. The fewer players you can get on the ice for the opposing team, the better. Straight up, no discussion, facts are facts. So if you get that guy to overcommit the way he did, and then you take the space that he opens up and you put the shot on net the way he did, it's good. I'm okay with that. I'm not demanding a goal on a power play. I'm demanding you do something different and better to just make better opportunities. So we don't score on it, but I'm okay with the power play in general. Not happy, just okay. See what just happened? The shot that just happened against the Red Wings, that's a typical Red Wings shot. of a guy taking a slap shot with absolutely no opportunity to score because he's shooting from the blue line in the goalie has vision the entire way. Can't be making moves with the blue line like that. Well, Cobb, that's 2 draws in a row. You lost. Good. Oh, it hit the stanchion. What is that song? I'm typically a fan of remixes of old jams. This one doesn't sound like it at all. How can we not hit passes? You had 2 Red Wings standing there, and he missed both. Oh, go. Yeah. Good play by Owen Power, I think. I think that's who that was. He saw it. He pressured. There you go. Some good passing in the neutral zone. The Brinket just losing. Is that Kane? Did he actually get him? It's our unit, so I'd like to see it again at least, but instead we get commercials. Oh, what happened in the last game with Buffalo? How did they do on the power play? Seeing the overtime goal for Patrick Kane just feels like so long ago. So the game against Buffalo, the 7-3. They were 0 for 4 on their power play, so they didn't need it at all that night to score 7 goals, but Kane's got to hit the net, man. Yeah. I mean, I think it's a really good pressure from Owen Power, but I agree with you. At least hit the net. So we can win more 50-50 pucks on the boards as we're all season. The stretch will continue painful. As say, it's worse to watch. David, I'm with you. Like, Cat literally just getting beat there sucks, but I don't expect you to go and win everyone. That one just felt tough because it felt like he had some level of advantage for a little bit in it, but I think it was a good play by Byram. These stats, man. The difference is so big. Um, I'm not going to be that critical on that. Like, I mean, it was really risky. It ended up in a solid break in, which is what I think ended up with the opportunity that I liked from the Red Wings. That was my saving grace for it. Oh, we overcommitted. And, but God, man, what happens? Couldn't see? Can we get an angle that's actually useful? So yeah, right through Petrie after Greenway goes by or Tuck goes by. So it's weird what distracting a goalie will do. It's weird what obstructing vision can do to a goaltender, huh? I can already see Red Wings Twitter going crazy over how doesn't Reimer stop that? I mean, it's a oh yeah, Petrie being on the ice isn't the gripe there, but it's the screening him. David right now he's hurt. Edmondson is hurt, and oh, off the post. It was probably outside though. Um, Bronk's coming out shooting. No surprise with that. But be honest with you, like we just called up Berggren, David. We called up Berggren, who had been tearing up the AHL over a point per game, right? He was invisible. The only, and this is coming from someone who loves Berggren. This offseason, I said Berggren was going to be the best breakout player for the Red Wings, like across the roster. This channel is super, super high on him. The only things he did were negative. I don't remember a single positive play out of Berggren. Like he tried some dangles, they didn't work. He let the puck go on the power play that ended up with the shorthanded goal to start off the game. Like he didn't do well. So just because they're doing well down there doesn't mean they're going to just come up and save us. And my gripe then becomes, why isn't Hall playing and why is Petrie still? Because I agree, defense needs to change. Defense has been piss poor. I'm not asking to bring up an unknown. I'm asking to bring up someone who has played with us and has been okay, and someone you signed for 3 years. So if you already have zero trust in him, which maybe it's not Steve's call, maybe Steve believed in him and now Lalone doesn't, and Lalone gets the roster choice because that should be his job and what he should be held accountable for. The things that I think Lalone is responsible for are glaring issues right now. And that means not changing up a general power play strategy, not telling your power play coach, hey, we have to do something different. Putting out the same roster every night when you're on a 7-game losing streak. And the guys just never coming out ready. Like, I understand you're missing Larkin. It would be fantastic. Cat can't shoot anymore. But the guy's never coming out ready to play. All of these things are Derek Lalone's responsibility. So you can look up and down at like the guys on the ice who are ultimately responsible for how the play goes. But I don't know. It's just also to point another thing on what could be going wrong or like issues that I have with the organization in general. How do you have two monumental collapses 2 years in a row after a trade deadline? That's when I start again looking at Derek Lalone of like, what happens? What happens? Lost Roy Petrie, still in terms of no Larkin, no wins. If he had his contract year coming up now, oh, decent opportunity. if his contract year was coming up next year, I think he gets paid more than what we did last year. If him and his agent have the, and I don't know what drives him, I don't know what motivates him. I knew he grew up a Red Wings fan. Maybe there was some level of hometown discount, or, Steve Eisman able to properly explain that to build a full roster of players, it's really difficult if you have a player making 14.5 million, something like that. But maybe he said he could surround him with more talent because it's something that he had been missing his entire career so far. But if his driving motivation was money, he would be able to demand so much from us this offseason. Too high on Wallman, probably shouldn't be a top pairing guy. I mean, let me ask, would you have been saying that 2 months ago? Or is it this 7-game skid that might be causing an overcorrection in opinion? Because I'm okay with him being a top pairing defenseman. I'm not going to say that he would be a top pairing on every team across the league, but I think he would be really good as a number 2. Like, he would be anyone's second line, which then means for many teams he could be your first line. Eventually he'll want to win. Yeah. Lone is having a hard time adjusting adversity. Yeah. It's, let me ask you guys, is there a point in this season where you would fire Lalone? There is. There absolutely is this losing streak hits some point and you have to fire him. You have to. Where is it? Where is it in this process? Is it after today? Is it after? Yes, in December. Oh my gosh. uh, months ago. The team was doing super hot at the start of this year, though, right? Like, our January and February were fantastic. It's anywhere to 10 or more, there needs to be serious talks. I agree. I think my number would be, if you lose both of these games this weekend, I'm okay with firing him. I'm okay with an 0-9 firing. 10 becomes I would like to see this. I would like to see him fired. 11 is an expectation. 12 is complete dysfunctional front staff, and I'm starting to question Steve Yzerman's like, heavily question his ability to know when someone needs to go or not. That's where we are in this losing streak to me, where 2 weeks ago we're talking about possibly having not even a wild card spot and then we could catch up to Toronto, to now we should probably get rid of our coach. Your question is, okay, that's fair. That's fair, Marson. 10 in a row he has to go. Yeah, that's when it's you would like to see it. If you lose to the Sabres and Penguins, oh my gosh, Wallman, you are getting risky. You would prefer him in Goss's Bears role? You're talking about Wallman still? I mean, yeah, I think he would thrive there. But I also think that he's had a solid season for us, and I'm not asking for him to be moved down. But if we could find like a true first line defenseman, someone better than Wallman, there, it's not like he's the top of the top, and you're not going to find better. But if we could find someone to put up there, if we could start finding players to put above ours, rather than what we did this offseason of just finding them to be placed in at all, then it's progress and it's improvement. But we've had what? We have 8 shots. We've had 1 great opportunity from Sarnik. We can't pass. What a weak, terrible shot. Maybe we should sit Lalone. Can we waive Lalone? Uh Simply be or think Wellman is the second best teammate. Yes. Matt, I agree with that, but that doesn't mean that there's a good amount of room for improvement at that spot, you know? It's the same thing that I said about Costin. Everyone said when we traded Costin, oh man, we lost all of our toughness. We lost our grit. We lost our physical presence on the ice. He was our physical presence. I'll tell you right now, there's not a single team in the league that when they came to play the Red Wings, they're like, oh man, we got to deal with Costin. Oh man, like that Costin guy, he'll play hard. He might fight somebody. He might be hitting out there pretty hard. It's not like a Gudis that you think about when you go to play them. Not like Bogosian or even Greenway on the Sabres. He was our tough guy, but it doesn't make him a tough guy in the league. Said a feeling alone was essentially a rental coach for 2 to 3 years, helped develop youngsters, play a friendly coach, would keep spirits high through the potential losing. See, I would love to have believed that as well. I don't think this guy can like motivate anyone, and I'm only taking that from the general demeanor that he has outside the locker room, and that's not fair. Completely sure it's not fair to judge an NHL coach on how he handles the media entirely or anything like that. But it just doesn't feel like if I sat down and I needed him to get me excited for anything, he could not do it. Oh, Bally Sports Cliff. By the way, Marcin, I'm at 134, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24. Who would you get if you fire Newsy? I don't know. It's probably someone like I never even would have thought that we get Newsy. There's got to be someone out there. Maybe I know someone said Sullivan. I don't think he's actually coaching anywhere right now. The old Pens coach wouldn't be terrible. Yeah, no problem, Marcin. Tanguay would be a fine replacement. David, if Tanguay is the one who I've heard is ultimately responsible for our power play, no. I would want Tanguay even gone before Newsy. And I feel like I learned that through Bally. I believe someone on Bally said that Tanguay was responsible for a lot of the special teams. And then I think I heard on 97.1 recently that it was some completely other guy for the power play. But I would want to see what Tanguay has been responsible for before I put my stamp. Would have stuck out for Costin after the Gudis hit and taunt. I'm a Red Wings fan. They're my favorite team. I think I'm also a pretty objective hockey fan. Costin ran the hell out of their goalie. Don't do that. And Gudis coming back, hitting him, and taunting him as a general hockey fan, hard to hate, in my opinion. Like, that's him standing up for his goalie. It sucks that it hurts Costin. I don't think anyone ever wants to, like, hurt another player out there. But, like, the taunt after was pretty cool. But, yeah, we have no one that could possibly stand up to Gudis. We got nothing. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, Costin was our tough guy. But he wasn't a tough guy. He was our tough guy. We two left field to bring McCarty in and see what he's got. I mean, the dude has mad respect. Does he have the hockey IQ and acumen to do so? Larry, there's zero chance I bring in D-Mac. If we brought in D-Mac, I would just put the clown nose and makeup on and go live for any of the watch-alongs. Then no, I don't think he has any of that. I think he's good heart. I think he has one hell of a heart for hockey in this team, in this org. But no, I don't think that he would be good in that position. Need to stop dumping and chasing. When you can't pass, when you're struggling with simple breakout passes, by the way, we're in the intermission. It's hard to ask them to do something that's too difficult for themselves, I guess. Uh you think the power play's improved? I feel like today is like the first time that I've seen them try something different that looked okay. But over the last 7 games, David, I think they're at like 7.6%. I think that's the stat that came up. And after today, after going 0 for 1, it's got to be lower. Combo of everything bad goalie, weak D, and then Woolman, Insider, Kane, and Cat have gone cold. Yeah, TC, we talked about a little bit earlier. I like Comfer. I really enjoy having Comfer on this team. He's not a driver of a line. He doesn't drive play. He doesn't dictate play. He doesn't have the speed or like the hands that you see out of like a Larkin that can control a play. Cat and Kane need that. Cat and Kane need that entity on their line to do so. And when we said that we were putting Veleno on the top line to possibly do that, I see what Lalonde's going for because he might be able to do that. But when he doesn't do that, then yeah, you're SOL. You're completely screwed out of it. Like they need someone else that can drive into the boards for them and create opportunities. And Comfort can get into the boards. He just doesn't have like the driving speed and stuff when he has the puck. Painful watching boys dump the puck instead of entering the zone and making a play. I think I'm with you, Greasy, but just to point it out, when they did do that earlier, when Cat made a move, when he spun around to make that opportunity happen, you also didn't want to give credit then. Like what he did there allowed that easier entry and didn't end up in a dump and chase. But I'm completely with you. If we could hit our passes, please let's do it. Was sick where they were the hosts the other night. That was tough to watch. I don't even consider it just bouncing. Like they're bad passes. Bad. Like today, I think it was Petrie trying to make a breakout pass to maybe Sherratt. Like I know that sounds weird to say, but I think just the way the play had developed where they had stopped the Sabres on their zone control. Those two guys, like they just needed to make one pass. It was probably 15 feet, maybe 20 feet between the two of them. Very simple breakout pass. Petrie puts it like a foot too far ahead of Sherratt. And if we hit that, we have, 4 guys breaking out of the zone on 3 Buffalo Sabres players. But instead, we completely disconnect, can't make a pass, and it ends up just being a transition of possession back to them, and we're back on our heels again. How Petrie's still in the lineup is crazy. How in a 7-game skid, our 6 defensemen have stayed the same the entire way. Baffling. Baffling decision making. Unless Hall has just completely deteriorated and his knees are broken and they just aren't telling anybody. Ugh. 2 years of this. 2 years of collapsing. We had one opportunity. We had one good scoring opportunity. We had one decent, good decision making that ended up not being a great scoring chance. That's going to happen on the power play. And that's all I can remember. Sprong shot a couple times. We're lucky the Sabres hit a post and it's not 2-0. NHL Edge. How much do they charge for that? There's no way that's free, right? It is free. Okay. Not gonna lie. This is kind of cool. It is, Matt, it is kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. So whenever I'm clicking something, it's not actually updating. Like I'm looking right now at all skaters at even strength who is skated the furthest in a single period. It's Josh Morrissey at 1.91 miles in a period. Trying to see if there are any Red Wings in any of these top stats. Rasmus Dahlin had the most in a game, even strength. What about just like all strengths? Yeah, still Dahlin. Kaprizov, McKinnon up there at almost 5 miles. Skating speed. Owen Tippett was recorded as the fastest. Oh my God. Oh my God. All skating for the record or mostly gliding? I believe mostly gliding. What's free? It's this NHL.com/edge. It's like some really cool advanced, I don't want to call them advanced, but like stats that you always like think to yourself, man, it would be cool to know that, but it's never really tracked anywhere. So skating speed this year, all skaters who have hit 22 miles an hour or faster bursts. So like I believe that's all just acceleration, right? And not necessarily maintaining that speed, but how many times I hit 22 miles an hour. Connor McDavid is second with 54. Connor McDavid, second with 54. Number one is Nathan McKinnon with 99. Oh my God. He is destroying everyone in that. Connor McDavid hit 22 miles an hour 54 times. McKinnon has 99. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. He's an absolute beast. Yes. Oh my gosh. That's that's genuinely insane. I thought that like if it was McDavid at the top of the list, you go, oh man, yeah, that's just McDavid. That's what he does. He dominates like that, right? Nathan McKinnon. Man, I feel like I'm going to get lost on this site for a little bit. Oh man, this team looking happy and celebrating on the bench. Been a while. Oh, here's one. Here's one for a Red Wing. I'm looking at forwards shooting percentage in high danger spots. Daniel Sprong is lethal in front of the net. I don't know how many shots. They don't tell you how many shots they have, but his shooting percentage from like the crease and inside the hash marks is 37%. So if you get him down there and you get him the puck, you're going to put it in. What about defense? High danger defense. Like any defenseman down there? There have only been two defensemen in the NHL this year that have scored in that zone, in the high danger zone. It's Morgan Riley and Zach Werenski. That's funny. Wow. All skaters zone time at even strength. So who drives offensive play the most? Connor McDavid. 50% of the time that he's on the ice, it's in the offensive zone. So that's not just counting neutral. Like neutral and defensive are 50. So he is pressing all the time. Hey, here's that piece I was talking about. Talking about the woman that's in control of the lights. She should have lit up Chris Osgood a little bit better earlier today. Wallman's mid-range shooting percentage, second in the league. That's mighty impressive. You're right. Yep, I see him there at 30%. Bowen Byram also on the ice today with the Red Wings on Buffalo is the league leader. That's cool. Is Bergen's recent call up and poor performance due to his being upset about not making the team initially and letting his team leak how unhappy he was? Will he re-sign? That's loaded. That's a big question. I think the poor performance literally is because of how big of a skill gap there is in the NHL versus AHL. I think you also put him into a general system right now that is failing. You're putting him around players that are failing. If this team was hot and needed to call him up, I think he would have played better. I don't think he's a game changer. If he was a game changer, if he was a driver for a roster, he wouldn't be in the AHL, right? So, like, expecting him to come up and be able to be that huge spark to save them is a little foolish, in my opinion, which is why I don't hold the same thing to Edvinsson. Like this, him coming up isn't going to suddenly, make Sherratt and Ghost better. Like, it's not going to make Lyon suddenly play a whole lot better. It's not going to put the puck in the net. It would be a small improvement, but the overall issue is still so much larger than one player. unless you brought in like Connor McDavid. Again, those true game-changing level people, which unfortunately these guys aren't yet. I'm not saying they can never be that. They just aren't that now. Will he resign though? Depends if he gets the contract that he wants. If you meet him to what his contract demands would be, sure. Are we going to be the ones to give him his contract demands? I doubt it. So, unless he's an RFA, so that's an important thing to note. But Mickey, that doesn't matter. Mickey, it doesn't matter if it hit Comfort's stick at all. Reimer can't react in time because of Petrie in the way and Greenway skating by. Why are we talking about whether it hits the stick or not? Why are we trying to find the excuse for them? Watch the internet. It's outside the blue, Mickey. No. Shut up. Shut up. It was awful. We shouldn't have let it happen. It's what we should be doing. Stop giving excuses. That's brutal. Valley Sports, be better. They'll take ownership when they need you. Then make them take ownership. I'm sure Reimer isn't going to that locker room like, guy ran into my glove. It's the only reason it went in. Bumped into my glove. We should have challenged it. You guys completely blew it. Our staff up watching cameras right now. What are they doing? They're not even trying out here. They're not saying that. Comfort isn't going back like, hey, that hit my stick. I'm sorry, guys. Like, that's on me. That's a bad bounce. Super unlucky. No. You know what probably should happen? Petrie should be going back to the locker room like, damn, I screened him. He couldn't see a damn thing. We have a puck drop. All right, Sherrod, let's see what you can try to do to spark it. Oh, well, he took his gloves off, so. You know what? Respect for trying. I mean, doesn't look good. Ultimately, you kind of look like a fool because Greenway would beat his ass. Greenway will beat up Sherrod. There's no doubt about it. Greenway is a tough boy. But Sherrod's trying to spark something. He tried to spark something at practice. Not going to hate on him for it. Look how dead our fans look. Okay, there's one guy slapping the glass, and finally the other guy puts a smile on. Practice on Raymond, it pays off in the extra two in situation the last few weeks. Yeah, the extra 2 minutes on Sherrod Thursday night, joke. Brutal. And I say that because the penalty for him getting into a scruff after the whistle, the penalty to the team is that you don't get the offensive faceoff. It isn't that you also put the player in the penalty box. He did nothing worse than like a typical scrum would be, and for whatever reason, that referee decided, yeah, we're gonna do this here. You can send a message, but send both guys then. Send the guy who can opened our guy in front of the net, leading to Sherrod going down there. Don't only call the retaliation. And now we got an interference penalty, which is a good call. It's a good call. Don't boo this. Raz, what are you doing? I saw it and I was hoping that they just weren't going to. Show it. What are you doing? Why? Thank you, cop. Thank you for recognizing the position he was in and putting pressure on him. Oh my. That was a slick little move. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for saying Comfort didn't have hands. I'm sorry that those words came out of my mouth. I'll take it back. Good PK so far. Good pressuring of them. Good pressure again. All right, Sabres are actually set up with a minute to go. So we effectively killed half of it. Outside, yeah, pretty far outside. Confer has accidentally great hands. Ooh, that is a scary place to let that guy shoot. Ooh, I thought that might drop a little shorter for Comfer. The fact that both Sabres players were just dead in the water, like they weren't even trying to get back. There you go. Good job by Cop again. Cop and Comfer playing well on this one. Veleno did well. Just remember all that for all the hate they get on their contracts and stuff. This is where these guys can thrive. Good job. Beautiful PK. One scary opportunity that we left up to Tage Thompson. Transitioned it well. Ooh. We're okay with that. We're okay with that. We killed off a stupid penalty. I mean, it's a really good play by the goalie for catching it, but I mean, if that just hits his chest while he's moving over and Raymond's sitting in front of the net there, like that's so close to being a goal. If he doesn't catch it, if he smacks it out with his glove out to Raymond, because no one's tying up Raymond in that spot. I guess that's just the bounces, right? You guys catching on to a common theme for these Sabres? Puck gets out to the point. Puck makes it to the net. They've got like two guys waiting in front. Raz owes him a beer. Yeah. Yeah. Wrong. It's to nobody. Stuck Madison, Johnson, by the way, by way of Waterford. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to cheer on my team. Yeah, no problem, David. We're happy to have you here. This is something I haven't seen any of the other, you know, there are some really good Red Wings podcast YouTube channels out there, but I haven't seen any of them do stuff like this. So being able to engage live and like feel like you're watching with other people is huge. And just speaking from personal experience, I lived in the UP for a long while, and it was hard to find a lot of people that were passionate about the Red Wings up there to be able to sit down and watch games with. Like, people enjoyed it. It wasn't unheard of, but it was hard to find like the true passionate fans. And then I lived on the west side of the state for a while. I only went there for a job, and I'll just be open about it. It was tough to meet new people out there. Oh, and that's when I started kind of getting into to watching like live streams here and there, and just finding other people that you can even just chat with via text while a game is going on to make the experience a little more engaging, a little more fun is, I think, pretty cool. Think of me looking for Wings fans. Oh my gosh, yeah, Marson. I think that would be pretty difficult across the water. Fun little story. Madison, Wisconsin is actually where I adopted my dog from. He's a rescue from Alabama, and in Madison, there's a rescue organization that during the winter months travels down. Oh, hit the net, please! Like, we got the traffic in front. Got to just keep that shot down and make it an actual opportunity for the guys in front. Oh, Fisher! Boom! Let's go! Thank you. Oh, it was gritty, but we needed it. Oh, we have a game again. It is an effort. It wasn't pretty. Oh, man. Good to get one. Hopefully that sparks us. Come on. The first time in a while, unless the score has been 0-0, that we've been tied, right? Is this the first time in the 7-game losing streak we've actually been tied and it hasn't been zeros? Long wait for 36. Fresh joy after gold. Did not want to spoil it. Appreciate that, Marson. No. No, 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 no. Okay. A challenge goal pulled back for some reason would be so deflating. I'd feel so hurt. But like you said, it's you're in SoCal, so it's great to watch the Wings with Wings fans. Exactly. I'm glad that you guys are experiencing what the goal for these was. Okay, well now I'm lagging. Now I'm gonna be even a little further behind. All right, Bally. All right, Bally, we're gonna refresh you, hoping for better. I clicked the Bally app, so you know what that means. It's okay. What? We're back, kinda, sorta, maybe. No. Oh, it's loose. It's still going. It's still going. No, don't, no. Comfort, no. Why are we putting it into 5 Sabres bodies? Oh boy. Little spark, huh? I shouldn't have clicked the streaming app. I just shouldn't have done it. Nothing's working. Hopefully another refresh did it. We got video going again, so that's good. Playing with some heart, yes. Like it, just move your feet, please. Play fast. Let's just get working here. You hear about the problems with streaming game in the US. I'm always amazed how easy to get game here in Poland. Good quality, no lag. So you get better service. I mean, I'm not going to understand the complexities on why or why not the streams struggle, but it sure feels like Bally's just behind. Like Amazon streams, Twitch streams, YouTube streams all do it well, but it's all of these companies that are adapting from cable to streaming that are somehow just struggling. They're just behind. And that's why there were rumors like a few months back, right? That Bally was like something like 7.8 million behind on making payments to the NHL or something like that. And there were rumors of getting Amazon Prime to start having NHL games. I would love that. I don't know what Amazon would necessarily do with blackouts and stuff. They better not do a damn thing with it because it's so stupid. But if Amazon were to host NHL streams, I'm all about it. I would pay the extra $10 a month or whatever they want to charge for NHL games on Amazon Prime. I know they didn't up it whenever they did football, but whatever Amazon Prime wants to charge for that, then you've got me. I would completely trust them to handle that. I've only had one bad experience with them, and it was the first time they tried an NFL broadcast. I think it was like the Chiefs and someone, and it was just brutal. But that was years ago. So, Portability and Locked On Red Wings are the only two Red Wings podcasts you turn on notifications for. I appreciate that. I think those guys do a solid job. I like their content. I don't get around to watching it too often with the limited free time, but I remember I used to watch those two a bit. We also have a pretty solid relationship with Greg over on the Grind Line podcast. We've done a couple collab things with him too. You can watch every game of the season, no blackouts, for like $10 a month. Additionally, Premier League, MLB, which I don't care much about, Formula One, and movies of every team. Wait, you could or you can? Because if you can do that for $10 a month, that's one hell of a deal. I ultimately don't. Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna hold off on this while we actually have good pressure here in the zone. The Red Wings are buzzing until I say something. Ultimately, I'm not a big MLB fan. Like, I'll support the Tigers. Like, going to Tigers games is fun, but watching them on the TV in the past was pretty tough. But I know they installed that pitch clock last year, which I think made it a bit better. But I don't want to go into like not being able to watch any sports as a big uh Wings and Lions fan. So I think I'm going to invest myself more into the Tigers this year, which I'm really excited to have our Discord for. Ooh, good save by Reimer. Sketchy rebound, but I'm excited to have our Discord. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, got some great folks in there. I'll link that up. It's right there. Oh, it was a good look. It's a good look, and those are like, it feels like it's been so long since we've been able to say something like that. Oh, in front. This is good though. That's good. I know it doesn't end up in a true shot on net or anything, but we did exactly what we needed to. We drove the play to their net. We had bodies in front, and it just didn't make it. There's going to be some bad luck in there, but that's good. Uh, oh, it's not feeling good. Can we see that again? I'm sure we will, but like, ooh, it's definitely roughing. The hand gets up there and pushes the face against the boards. It's not from behind, Mickey. He gets everything in contact in front of the shoulder, but his hands just get too high on that one. You know, baseball doesn't watch football is great, but baseball, no, can't make myself watch it. I get that. I get that. I don't want to just completely miss sports in the summer because Lions and Red Wings feel like they share just enough of a season together that when I don't have anything from what, like, June till September, it sucks. Missing a quarter of the year just because, yeah. And it's even shorter because typically, the Red Wings have been done. Their seasons have been done typically in March. Baseball is chess sports. I thought you're supposed to be more attractive, such a sport. Yes, this is a big power play. I mean, we saw good elements out of the last one. Hoping to see that just repeat and hopefully get a good opportunity for a goal here. Volleyball is big. Ooh. What about pickleball? Is pickleball growing around the world? Is it just kind of like a growing in the US thing? You hate volleyball? I don't think I can watch it, but playing uh grad parties over here, like senior grad parties out of high school, it felt like everyone had like volleyball tents or a net set up for people to just kind of play around with. And man, we had so much fun with that. Playing for your jobs? What are you talking about? Daniel Sprong got sat for one game in this stretch. Maybe they're talking like future, but eh. I don't like the shot, Kane. I'll shoot you straight. Don't like the shot immediately off the draw with pretty good vision from the goalie. A really difficult pass. He needs help. No way. Oh my God, we caught a break. Aubrey, why are you not ready? Why are you not skating? Like, if he's skating, Patrick Kane's pass looks good because he hits him in stride and he hits him moving. For whatever reason, Fabry stopped moving his feet. Good job, Cat. He made some space. No! uh, you don't think he'll re-sign? I don't think so either. He might be a true bounce around the NHL kind of guy. He could probably be on other teams like third or second lines here or there to be like a scoring threat, but we've got him moved down our lineup pretty far. This is brutal. Oh, a decent opportunity. Oh my gosh. So close to connecting on that pass. How about I make this promise to Chris Illich? If the Red Wings win this game, I'll get a Little Caesars pizza. How about that? You win, I'll support your business, Chris. I take back what I said about Tanguay. I can't even blame Tanguay on that one. That one was a complete player dysfunction of Kane deciding to shoot it right off the draw instead of trying to get something set up when goalie could see it. Kane and Fabry just not connecting at all. Us passing the puck up the boards with Sider moving to the middle. Nothing from Tanguay on that one. That's just the players being absolute poo-poo. Hey, Peron, I see you engaging with the puck a lot of times, and I'm never seeing you come out with it, buddy. I'm never seeing you win your shoulder down battles. $5 hot and ready. Yep. I don't like it with the pepperonis. I like just their cheese pizza, so I feel like I can never actually just go in and get it. They only like keep the pepperonis hot and ready, so I have to actually like put it in the app. I don't know about that, Ken, but Cat's definitely been skating hard though. I know that Fisher has the goal, and I know that Cat fanned on a shot, but right now our best player is Cat. Lucky you missed the net. Well, you just got a Jets in Madison. Jets is I love Jets for a select few pizzas. Their BLT pizza, I've never had anything like that before, and it's so good. It's so different and so good. So if you like BLT sandwiches and stuff, I would recommend trying that. I worked at a Domino's for like 3 years. I worked at a Hungry Howie's for a little bit. Domino's, I don't think has the best pizza, but Domino's has the best things that are not pizza. But I think in general, like Jets probably has the best pizza, like in southeastern Michigan, maybe Buddy's, but like if you're going for main chains, I would say they're obviously better, like small mom and pop places. We should start a GoFundMe to get Archie to away games for Cat. Could you imagine? I don't think that it's a a matter of money to get them to the game. I would hope with the contract that Cat signed, he doesn't expect a bunch of fans to be putting money together for that. But I agree with the sentiment. We need to get Archie to the other games. uh, oh, that's for us. Oh, what's going on over here? We root on our friends in Ottawa to do us a solid? The sick shot by Kachuk. Really rooting Senators, huh? Why are they playing a Oh my God, what's his name? Conor McGregor clip at the Red Wings game right now. What's up, Ruth? It was sick. It was gritty, is what it was. What's up, Ruth? It's been a while, buddy. What are face-offs this game? Feels like whenever I invest myself emotionally in a face-off, I'm let down. I mean, we're at 53.3%. I'm just paying attention to the wrong ones. There you go. I like that. It's fine. It's good. It's a shot on net that the goalie couldn't see, and it just didn't happen to go our way. That's fine. Not much. I know you're a liar. It's been too long for nothing much to be going on, but I'll just go with it. Nothing much. And they're doing it right back. Puck to the point. People in the way. Just out of Sprong's reach. That cop again. Oh, Fisher going for the 5-hole off the backhand again. Wait. Ruth, are you serious? That's awesome. Congratulations. I didn't know they would put you in a management position so early in your young career. That's awesome. What's up, Easton? Stretching. You excited to go on a walk after this game? Probably gonna have to go on a walk to relieve a whole lot of stress. Maybe it'll be an angry walk. I don't know. This is your first training for your second year. That's awesome. Oh, there's Perron. Ooh, good save. What's up, Dominic? I'm hoping so. That'd be a blessing. Be nice to get 2 points and then also root for Senators. Forgot their name for a second. They're so forgettable, you know. Absolutely cross-check. Yeah, it should have. Oh, put it in. Yes, Patrick Kane. Thank God. Let's go. Oh, after the disappointment of the ghost opportunity, thank God you put it back in. Oh, another 30 seconds. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so sad on that one from Ghost. What happens here? Oh, Comfer! That's so sick. Comfer, that's so sick. Woo! Woo! That diving pass. Hit the net. Bully can't see. Hit the net. No hands, Comfer. Hey, I I don't attribute what he just did to hands. I think that's just hockey IQ, which I give him credit for. Oh, that's so sick. That's disgustingly good. I don't know if he knew that he was passing when he did it or not, but it is sick. I don't know if he was just trying to get it off the stick and didn't care where the puck went afterwards, but oh, Raz? Hands? The final minute 30 of the period. Come on, Raz. Like like it works out for us, but play a little harder there, my man. Oh, that was that was bouncing around a little bit in Lukanen. All their goals are gritty tonight. You think he actually saw him and wanted to make the pass over? You think it was completely intentional? I want to think so. Like I want to believe it, but I wonder if he was just trying to get the puck off no matter what. He was just trying to make contact. This team is streaky, David. I want to know if there's been any other team in the NHL that has had longer streaks of being good and bad. Like I know that the Oilers, I think, have the longest streak where they were brutal, and then they obviously had like their 16-game winning streak. So like they've had the most fluctuation in a single streak. But I don't know who you could talk to try to get that information. Because I don't want to go through and count teams' wins and losses and see how many times they went on like I would say like 3 or 4 games either way. Good. Wake up the crowd. Make contact, but it was still good effort. I think I'm with you, Austin. Can constantly, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like they've only had it the one way, right? I'm wondering who's had the most winning and losing streaks of, take your pick, of 3 or 4 games or more. Ooh. Yeah, Kane didn't like it. I was going to say, someone has to not like that, right? I think I agree, Dominic. That's why I bring it up. But I also know that I've been watching this team like 10 times more closely than any other team, right? Got Danny D again. Probably means we'll have Danny D again tomorrow. I saw that he tweeted something out. Yeah, he put out a tweet saying, working with Trevor tonight after a tough loss to Arizona. What do you think the Wings need to do in order to get out of the 7-game slump and fast? Like, he's jumping into this role. Wait, are you saying having Danny D on the screen is losing? You went to Western with Danny D? David, I'm guessing because I went to Tech at the same time that he was at Western, and I went to the GLI, the Great Lakes Invitational, when Michigan Tech and Western, I believe, were in the finals against one another at Comerica Park. And I didn't realize it was, Danny DeKaiser out there. I had no idea what or who he was at the time. But yeah, we probably went to opposing schools, and I believe you guys beat us. So I think you can go now. Good to see him get called up from the minors. Oh boy. You're a U of M guy anyway. My soccer scholarship was at Western, the only D1. Dude, that's sick. Congratulations. Like, that is a massive accomplishment. It feels like a lot of people don't respect the work that had to have gone into to even get to that point. Feels like sports fans are like, oh, you didn't go pro? What a waste of your time, huh? I didn't know we had a football club. I'm guessing that question is more directed to David, but I don't even understand like the Premier League and everything like that. The most I've ever gotten into soccer myself was Ted Lasso. And he kind of seems like he's come from Oldenburg, I guess, not Jimmy. Yeah, that's what everyone said so far. Is that he's better than Jimmy, which he is. Let's get that straight. But I also think Jimmy got a little more hate and just needed a little more time in the spot. Hopefully they still keep him on, and unless he wants to be done. If Jimmy wants to be done, then yeah, just be done. But if it's something he still wanted to pursue as a career, I would say keep giving him opportunities. Maybe just a different, possibly a different position in it. Ever watched a game? I think I saw it on TV once. Madison Football Club guy almost made the team at 35. Keeper. Oh my gosh, you were a keeper? The only experience I have with playing soccer in college was like the indoor, like we had this like indoor soccer where we played on like basketball courts and stuff. We had smaller nets and such. And I would just play goalie, and I honestly played it like I would play hockey goalie. And I think it threw a lot of the guys off. I'm like, they were like, hey, you should like keep your hands at your shoulders. That's what everyone told me, is that when they're coming up, keep your hands at your shoulders so that you can attack the ball with your hands. All the guys who have played soccer their entire lives, right? I'm like, no, I'm just gonna put my hands out to the side like I'm playing like hockey goalie. And like I would essentially get into like as close as I could of a butterfly position and stuff like that. I don't think I was very good, but it was something different that I think threw some people off. 300. Okay, how electric are those fans? Like, how electric are the stadiums for soccer in Europe? Because from the videos, from the TikToks and everything like that, it actually looks unbeatable to everything else around. Yeah, David, I would challenge shooters so hard, and it was fortunate because we're playing on something so much smaller, right? So I would like literally run out at someone who had the ball, and I'd just be like, if I just put my body between you and this net behind me, you shouldn't score like 90% of the time. But occasionally you get to be made looking stupid. Eh, give and take. High risk, high reward. Yeah, Austin, I think you were saying they only wanted to like go to Chipotle. I remember that. It would be cool for them to experience like an an American stadium, but I just feel like Europe has to be doing that better. Feels 10 times stronger. Europe is nothing compared to Argentina. The South Americans, wild bunch. Why he never went anywhere but college played similarly. I mean, just think if a couple of those bounces went your way, David. Like, just take the Mickey approach. Those bounces went your way. You'd be playing for Team USA right now. I don't know if that's a really good thing. I don't know how Team USA is right now, but maybe you'd be playing with Messi in Miami. There, that's my. We have cracked everything that I know about soccer. Oh, Mickey me. You'll drop soccer fans at a hockey game in Krakow. What is Krakow? Here we go. Uncultured Billy coming at ya. Southern Poland city near the border of the Czech. Okay. That would be sick if you could share that in there. Second largest. Oh, wow. Went to a Pistons game, but yeah, they rarely go to foot. Did you go to the one last night, Austin? No, because you were. No, because that was 2 nights ago. Maybe you went to the one last night, but go to football games because the tickets are so expensive and the fans are so rowdy, it can be dangerous. I see that. Expect that. A lawless land, huh? The most electric crowd I've ever been a part of was actually the Lions watch along party for the NFC Championship game just a couple months ago. That fan, like that entire stadium, even though we were only like half, like everyone high fiving one another. Like the game wasn't even there. We were, it was literally just a big watch party. Everyone's thinking Super Bowl. Everyone's just so lit. And then it was the most and the least happy I've ever been as a sports fan in my life in a matter of like 2 hours. Went to the one against the Nets and saw a rare W. They're not very good, but I think they've won more this month than the Red Wings, right? I think that's what MSU Detroit fans shared in the Discord the other day. Um, I just knew some people that went to the game last night for the Pistons. Guessing we lost. Yeah, we lost kind of bad. Who the hell is Simone Fontecchio? Who are you? Who are these people on this team? I feel like I've followed them a little bit to at least understand, like, if you told me is this player on the team or not, I'd be able to say yes or no. But I would think that you were giving me a soccer player with the Fontecchio on the Pistons. Uh, yes, Austin, that's what I'm talking about. That was the most electric I've been in an arena before, and also the saddest I've ever been in an arena or a stadium. It was so cool. We were front row and everything. Like, I know that that doesn't add a ton because you're not like closer to the action or anything like that, but just being up close, it just felt cooler to be lower in the bowl. I have a video clip in Discord and sports photo section. Okay. Holding up the, I don't know what you would call those. Like, it's not flags, but holding up the material that make a Poland flag, right? Is that, or like maybe like just the team colors? Yeah, the Poland flag, making the Poland flag with those, that's sick. Dude, this is all game. They get flares. You could not, nope, nope, hold on. Maybe that's just staff holding that. You could not trust Americans with that stuff. Nope. That's why we can't do it here. You cannot trust Americans to have those flares. Hell no. How much were tickets? $20. It was fun, Austin. Don't get me wrong, but the collapse in that game to like how you had to leave the stadium with everyone, that was devastating. Oh, the team colors, white and red. How it looks at important games, dude. Those flares. It's getting so smoky in there. That can't be good for your health. That's so much smoke. You studied abroad in Spain, soccer Spain, top three sporting events ever experienced regular season. I was never too interested in traveling until recently. Until I hit my 30s, I was cool just staying in America, but now I want to go see, I want to explore. Now with our public school system, true. Dude, I know that it's every generation that looks at the next generation and says, "Oh, you guys are so screwed with how you handle yourselves." I firmly believe it with like the kids in like middle school right now. If you just go on Twitter, dude, I feel like we were exposed to some stuff on the internet when we were younger. Nah, nowhere to the degree of this. Nothing like what's happening out there right now. It's so screwed. They're in so much trouble. I had some experience of hooligans activity. Oh, you engaged? Is that what you're saying? When you say experiences, are you the driver of the hooligan activities? Believe me, no danger in the U.S. If if you give us the tools to create danger, yeah, if you give us any tools, we'll create danger. Here's an interesting question, Marson. In Europe, is it a legal requirement for them to say, like, to have labels on coffee that it's hot and stuff like that? Has it gotten to a degree like that where you have to put like the obvious stuff on things, obvious warnings and such? Is that a worldwide thing? Yes, now with the European Union. Okay. I just remember that being such a huge deal over here of like a couple people who, or maybe it was just like one woman with McDonald's or whatever, that one big lawsuit and suddenly it all changed. Why are we lagging again, Bally? Bally, just sell off to Amazon. Sell all of your assets to Amazon. Sell off all your possessions to Amazon. Period's about to start and my stream's just donezo. See, I ask these questions understanding that I might just sound like a complete idiot for asking them, but I just don't know. So this is me learning, and I appreciate you guys. Is it in Russia though? Is frivolous lawfare in Russia? Usual house are a bit extreme, but they give you a nice adrenaline. Yeah, that scares me. Like there was that Rangers fan, right? Or that Lightning fan. I can't remember who did it to who, but like it was, I believe, in the playoffs. It wasn't even playoffs, but like one of them was just like celebrating like a complete hooligan to keep our language straight here, and the other one like punched him in the back of the head. David, I don't know if it's confirmed, but I'm really hoping they are. The McDonald's one wasn't frivolous. Why not? These. Went to a game north of Poland and some psychos jumped onto our train with axes. Hold on, are people like, when you say that they have the axes, is it like a aha, we're scaring you kind of deal? Are you telling me they like actually attack with these weapons and like people are incredibly harmed? Serving you way beyond scalding hot and this lady's skin melt. Oh. I didn't know that, Austin. I've just heard the general, I don't want to call it like myth or like legend or whatever, but you know, just like the word of mouth kind of thing on it. Even I'm like, you live in a lawless area. No. You visited a lawless area. I don't ever want to be there. But David, if it is like being served well over like a serving temperature, then I think they have a case. Maybe not to like alert them that it's hot, but I mean, if a business is selling a product that is legitimately dangerous to your health and something that you're supposed to ingest. Oh, I forgot. We're in the third period. I forgot to put up second intermission. We got a puck drop, and we've got the Red Wings winning 2-1 in a pretty even game. Game has definitely gone back and forth. We've gotten a bounce with a post going our way. Valley. For anyone trying to sync up time, we're looking at 19, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Valley lagged, so I guess we're no longer synced. Valley, why? Why are you trash? All right, well now it's 1901. I refreshed and we're back. Yeah, I'm guessing I'm going to be behind. It feels like, along with just general YouTube streaming lag, like this is an instant by any means. I'm naturally just going to be behind. Lady who sued McDonald's was severely burned in her private area. Yeah, that's, Prawn's unhappy. Prawn is, I don't know if how is the puck not dropped yet? What's happening here? Are we just letting Perron scream it? Scream at everybody? Why, why were they not dropping the puck? Oh, nice step by Woolman. Hopefully 30 seconds stream so you're not fighting it. Dual streaming, I've never had an issue with it before. Xfinity typically treats me well. Like I could go stream something on Twitch right now or YouTube, and I bet you I would be completely fine. It's literally this Bally web app just struggles so bad. All right, well, that's two calls that we would have liked to have seen. Rest must be Canadian. They're like, you're right. Sorry. Nothing wrong with being Canadian until the Olympics come around, then public enemy number one. Fabry knew he was better. Like if he knew it was onside, like that may have gone better. Remember the rumors when Owen Power got drafted that he wasn't going to play in Buffalo? Like he was going to say, I don't want to. I actually went to the Red Wings draft party that year whenever they drafted Owen Power. Then we went again the next year, and then it was lame. They definitely cut the budget. Whenever I click this thing, it just completely blows up. Well, I'm at 1738 right now. It's just staying. That's the problem. Uh this guy just did that. Really, I do not know. Yeah, Clifton wasn't biting at all. Kane. Oh, was I calling him Greenwood earlier? I meant Greenway. Oops. What's up, Noah? Ooh. Byron. Oh, well, one of the better shooters, I think, from that zone that we looked up earlier on NHL.com/edge. Hashtag ad. Quite a game. It's been pretty even. I mean, we've gotten pretty fortunate with a post going our way early. But we're seeing the small signs here and there of a team playing better. It's small, but it is better. Greenlay wastes the. Oh my God. Whoa. Whoa. You're hot. I literally had the feeling as that was going on of, yeah, this is how they'll score. This is how the game will get even again. Go Byron. The fantastic meme video. Oh, you gotta. Okay, I guess it works out okay, but Fishy, you gotta help pressure him in that spot. Oh, Rez got beat. Oh my gosh. Thank God he couldn't make that pass. Raz sold out for the stretch poke. Kind of feels like Buffalo's been driving play for last few minutes. Oh my gosh. They just bumped into one another, Mata and Sherratt. I mean, 14, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I've paused and refreshed this thing so many times, and I've clicked back to live 20 times. I don't know where I am in regards to everybody else. Fans are going. Gotta let's go Red Wings chant. Ooh. And Raymond got dumped. Wow. Ghost pinched. Play's been pretty boring. Greenway with another hit. We got an icing. Got a relatively tired group. Most of the guys out there for almost a minute. Ghost and Petrie are a defensive pair. I don't know. I don't know about this. You have to go. Hold those 2 points. Start a new streak. Let's hope. Have a good one, Martian. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Always happy to have you here. Beans, rice, Jesus Christ, and Byram. Who? Oh, yeah. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of a different one, but yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Make the playoffs. I'm getting mirrored winged wheel tattoo. Ooh, that would be sick. So when you picture that, is it just one tire with the winged wheel going on both sides of the one tire? Uh oh. Ooh. There you go, Cider. Oh my gosh. That's so risky. Game number 69. 2 tires, 2 wings. Okay. That'll be sick. If the Red Wings, no, let me preface. This is a joke. If the Red Wings make the playoffs, I'll get the priority patch tattooed on my right chest. Solid breakout by the Sabres. Somehow this guy is just completely untouched through the entire neutral zone. Oh, it's got to be a high stick, right? Yeah. Yeah, of course it is. It's not even close. 2 tires, 4 weeks. You know, there have been a lot of people who have been getting some silly tattoos, right? I shouldn't say be getting them now, but like have gotten some really silly tattoos. Has anyone ever gotten a jersey tattooed on them? I don't mean like the true like full sleeves and you've got to do it like red all the way down or anything like that. But I'm talking like number on the shoulder, like on the sleeve, logo on the chest, name, number on the back and everything. I have yet to see someone like share that online. Yeah, I'm feeling really sure that someone has too. This isn't like some unique revolutionary idea. I just want to see I just want to see it. Oh, I'm sure someone probably did it with like a true full sleeve, like full colored all the way down. Imagine you had the Red Wings one done and you think to yourself, they're never going to change the Red Wings jersey. Like, always going to be the same. I'd be good to do this. And then get the priority patch put on. So then you have to go to like a tattoo removal to get it taken back the other way. So it's not red. Noah, I think everyone here wants to see a win. That'd be beautiful. It would be necessary. It would be everything that I could ask for out of today. Maybe that's the best thing I can say about it. It would be everything that I could ask for out of my day today. Almost halfway through the third period, and we've got the lead. I think Reimer starts tomorrow for a win, even with back to back. Probably not. Probably not. Who's so in tomorrow? No. Would have gotten a Datsuk jersey two-time when I was 18 for sure. Yeah, either way, I'm a Florida fan now. we're uh we're gonna bump heads, Austin, when I'm a Canes fan. They got rid of Bunting, so I can be a little happier about them, but I really don't like they have Tony D'Angelo. I think he's a garbage human. But people can change. Maybe he's changed. I don't know. I'm not gonna like hold this grudge against them for eternity, but for what I do know, he is the reason why I don't want to root for them. That's a great pass for the Sabres. What a break in. Leads to a decent opportunity. Did Owen Power change his number from his rookie year? Was he always number 25? I feel like it's an ugly number for a defenseman, 25. Where's going to be Detroit's Bryce New? I mean, I'll let you know right now. Us thinking that that's a rivalry is the same thing for Ottawa thinking that we're a rivalry. Florida doesn't care about us. Florida doesn't even think twice. They've just dominated us for what, the last like 7 years or something like that? Isn't it some disgusting number? We haven't beat them in regulation in like 6 seasons. Like they don't think about us. I think a rivalry requires both teams to like actively be thinking about and disliking one another. And I feel like the Ottawa rivalry only exists because for whatever reason, we had a you're worse than us, no, you're worse than us, and we both missed the playoffs, and both teams are like, well, yeah, you're still worse. So we hate the Kachuk Bros. Let's be real. Yeah, they're annoying to play against, but I'm telling you right now, I would take Brady Kachuk on my team in a heartbeat. I think Matthew Kachuk is dirtier than Brady. I like Brady a whole lot more. Is just a general hockey player than Matthew. That's what I'll never like. Whenever they're like, "Yeah, you would take him on your team," yeah, I would. But you know who I wouldn't say that about? I would not take Brad Marchand. So when I hear Boston fans say you would take him on your team, no, I actually wouldn't. I would actually actively want him not on my team. Through his entire career, I would actively rather not have Brad Marchand ever wear a Red Wings jersey than to even have him for free. You said that I could have Brad Marchand for free, and I'd say no. He can go on. Move on. Treat every team as goonish as they do us. Yeah, they're a hard team. No doubt about that. Austin, no one ever wants to talk about that he's the reason why they lost game 7 against the Blues. No one ever wants to mention that. No one ever wants to think that his laziness and absolutely piss poor decision making ability at the end of the second period in game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals is the reason why they lost. I'll never forget that. I will forever hold that against him, and that's what I will remember him for. You blew a game 7 for your entire team because you were lazy. It was at the end of the second period, and Marchand got stuck on the ice with like, I think it was 12 seconds to go, is when the Blues were starting to make their way through the neutral zone. Marchand like steps up in the play. So he stops at like the blue line near his bench. Or was it the end of the first then because he was so close? Maybe it's the end of the first period. Um, but he steps up and then he changes with 10 seconds to go in a period. And it was like a 3-on-3 situation coming into the zone. So when he gets off, Pietrangelo enters the zone as the high guy. Puck gets dropped back to Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo takes a shot that ends up winning the Stanley Cup that game. I think it was like their third goal of the game, and it went in on Tuukka Rask. But yeah, Brad Marchand just couldn't stay on the ice for 10 more seconds. Couldn't be bothered to play some defense to close out a period. Goes for a change. It's someone like Charlie Coyle or something like that. Maybe that's not the right name. But someone comes out onto the ice, tries their best to back check their way into the final 5 seconds of a period, and nothing he could do. So that's the legend of Brad Marchand to me. Cost Boston a cup. I don't care that he won one. Still to this day, I would hope that he does. I would really hope that he has the emotional maturity and hockey IQ to be able to look at that and say, I made the wrong decision, and apologize to all of his teammates. Because if not, then you're also a garbage teammate. You're not even a garbage opponent in person. You're a garbage teammate. And I want to give him credit that he's a good teammate, that he at least knows the sport a little bit. Want to give him the bare minimum. Oh, good play, Cat. Good shot by Comfort. Just doesn't go in. It's a good save. Uh-oh. I'm behind. I'm anticipating something good. Come on. Something good's coming my way, right? Oh, oh, yeah, there it is. I knew it was coming. I just had a feeling in my gut, guys. Daniel Sprong. That's how far behind I am thanks to this Bally app. Dude, that was like a solid 45 seconds. Oh, hey guys. Hey guys, how unlucky is their goalie? Just how bad of a bounce is that? What is the terrible bounce for their goalie off that one? Not Rasmus Dahlin's fault in the slightest bit. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Thank God. Got a 2-goal lead with 6 minutes. Don't collapse. Oh crap, not a Buffalo goal. Oh no, it's tied up. It all goes down so quickly. I'm just ending stream. I'll see you guys later. Is that what we're gonna start calling him? Is a Mickey bounce? That's a Mickey bounce right there. When there's complete credit and reason for a puck entering the net, it's a Mickey bounce. Oh, pressure that. There you go. Ottawa's winning too. Let's go, Jordy. Thank you for that info. I completely forgot to even check up on that. You have to call him Mickey Mouse now legally. Oh, Mickey will give credit. He never saw that one, but when it comes to Reimer, it's that it hits his stick. Oh, like Mickey, please, man. Come on, Mickey. Come on. Let's refresh this again. Oh, yeah. Completely make it out of the commercial break. Okay. I feel like I'm a little more ahead. They've got the. Oh, God. I don't know the name of the animal, but they're doing the Freddie Mercury AOs. I love that at those games, man. We win, are we in again? I believe so. I think we still have one more game played, but we will have 2 more points than the Islanders. Oh my gosh. You had me looking around. I believed you, Deport. Nope, we are actually winning. We're actually playing a decent game. Buffalo's had some good opportunities though. They've missed the net on a few good ones. We've gotten a couple breaks here or there. But they've got the net pulled with 4 minutes to go. Oh my gosh, Thompson. That reach is so long. Oh, no. Yeah, we pulled it 3:30 in our game. Lot of traffic in front of the net. They're just looking for that lane, man. They're not looking for a one-timer or anything. Oh my gosh, that's right. They were out there for like a minute 45. Woo. Oh, wow. They called that an icing. Hmm. Take on Me is one of the greatest songs of all time, right? Top 50 all time. Oh, they're making Dowling come back out. Oh. Ron with a little attitude, giving him a little bump on his way back in. Oh man. Yeah, looking at the wild card, we'll have one more game played with 2 more points if we walk out with a win. We'll have 2 more games and 3 more points than the Capitals, which is so surprising. Capitals somehow, some way, just quietly saving their season. Oh, good, Jacob. Thanks for tuning in. You came in at the exciting part. The final 2 minutes and 55 seconds with a 2-goal lead. We have not been in this in a long while. Oh my gosh, this stream, man. Stream is just absolutely blowing it right now. So if I don't properly react to like something that happened, it's because I frankly just didn't see it. Uh, okay. Reimer's on his back now. Raymond's got a hold of someone. Puck in the net. Hold. Oh my God, this damn stream. Valley Sports just completely blowing it right now. I refreshed. Now I'm like 30 seconds behind, but at least it's not lagging. I don't know. Let's go and get another W streak and have some confidence, please. So now I'm super far behind again. I don't think it's me though. I guess maybe because like typically like Josh. Oh my gosh, it's on his stomach. The puck was on his stomach? All right, I just saw the face off. So 231, 230, 229, 228. That's where I am. Ooh, so many pucks on net. I want to hear what Cider says. If it did, damn. If you're telling the truth, Austin, then damn. But no matter how many times I click back to live or refresh this thing, not getting better. Like I would anticipate a lot more celebrating in the chat. Oh my gosh, cop. There you go, Raz. Who are those? Where are the fans? Raz can't win a face-off. Oh my gosh. You pushed him in. What is happening? This is chaos. There's no doubt he got pushed into the net, right? It felt easy to call. Yeah. If we celebrate hard enough, maybe they'll count it. What up? Josh?
What's up?
Are you going camera now?
It's on right now.
I just have to like refresh it. Maybe I have to do more.
Did we win?
Raymond with the empty netter.
We win the hockey game. Yes.
Oh boy.
Oh my God. It's been 82 years.
Yeah. All right, you're up and you're good.
Woo! I made it just in time.
What's happening to my Chrome? Why? Crazy.
All right, what I miss? How do we figure it out?
I don't even want to say it was like a pretty win. I don't think we played like crazy well, but got a couple bounces our way. Tremendous effort from Comfer on one of the goals to pass it over to Caney, like spread out. like sold his body out in front of the net to like poke a puck off. Defenseman's stick, went over to Kane for an empty net, essentially.
We take that. We we're not in the business of getting picky here in Hockey Town lately. We'll take we'll
Yeah,
take any dub you have to offer.
yeah. So our new meme is Mickey bounces. What Mickey calls a bad bounce has been atrocious in the last like 2 games or so. The last 2 watch-alongs, whenever Mickey says, "Oh man, that's a bad bounce," it's just quite frankly not. It's just quite frankly pretty brutal that he's crediting those things.
He's doing his best, man. He's
Mickey
trying.
bounces. Ottawa and New York are going to OT. Oh,
The puck moves in ways that didn't used to when Mickey was playing.
yeah.
These bounces are scary.
Let's see. Maybe we can turn this into we'll have to go to the free trial option. Maybe we can go see what happens between Ottawa, York.
Did you sleep?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm sharing in Discord.
Would it be easier if I just hit Parsec?
Oh yeah. We need ginger ales between. True. Mickey celebrating St. Patrick's Day. You hear you good?
Yep.
All right, so we are rooting for the Senators, everybody. We are now
Let's go
officially watching the
Sens.
Senators.
I have been too scared to look at the standings in the last like week or two.
It's not looking good.
Okay. That's kind of what I figured.
Oh, but dang, they do get 1 point. So if the Islanders lose, we will have one more game played and 1 more point than them. If they win, then we're tied in points, but still have 1 more game played. Be our friends, Ottawa. Oh.
Is Larkin still out, by the way? What did he play today?
No, he did not play today. I don't think they
Do you know when he's
anticipate him
expected to
playing
be back?
tomorrow either.
Oh.
Ooh. Varlamov did not have that clean. You hear crack the bourbon early today? I don't know about that decision, but what's the move for Patty's Day?
Is today St. Patrick's Day?
Tomorrow is. Oh my gosh, that almost squeaked through from Barzell. Ooh. Giroux, what are you doing? You old man. So they're hot in overtime. I like it.
March 19th. Hell yeah.
And who do we play that night again?
Oh,
Oh, screw you, old man. Oh, give it to him.
okay.
I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, if you're pulling your goalie.
Yeah. All right. We should win.
The Sens game is on MSGSN. Whatever the hell that is.
It's on a free trial website.
He broke his stick.
That's like $380.
Is that how expensive sticks are now?
Yeah.
Wow. I have not bought a hockey stick since like maybe like just out of high school. I don't remember how much they were, but yeah, I imagine the price would have gone up.
So if he has a 10-minute misconduct, is he not able to shoot in the shootout?
It's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what they're saying on the
What did he get
broadcast
10
right now.
for?
Breaking the stick and screaming.
That's hilarious. You should be out of the building, yo. Let's put this away, boys. Go Sens, go.
Yeah, Kachuk and Varlamov are going at each other a little bit. Probably just tell him to stay out of the blue.
Panama. Panama. Panama.
You're not wrong, Austin. I've been like, because I would need to get some new skates, and it's like, do I want to sign up for a car payment for 3 months?
Hell yeah, Trevor.
What's up, Trevor? Hopefully you keep that energy tomorrow. We play the Penguins
Steeler
tomorrow.
country. Let's weld.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, that's good movement too. All right. Sens are back in the zone. 45 seconds to go. 4-on-3 power play. Chuck,
Oh.
what the Kachuk, man?
This is why they're in last place or whatever they were.
30 seconds. Bang!
Yay!
Kachuk keeps a
Sens
point
win.
out of New York. We almost got everything we needed today. We needed them to just do that in regulation.
We're still alive, baby.
All right. Well, that means tomorrow's pretty big. I don't know what the Islanders schedule looks like, but I know we play them, I think, like Tuesday, maybe Wednesday.
Who we play tomorrow?
Penguins.
Easy.
Should be. They have also been skidding. Like,
They old.
yes.
Crosby's like 40 now.
Oh, that poor little girl next to the bench looked so sad. Um, yeah, we got the Penguins on Sunday, tomorrow, 6 p.m. Jackets on Tuesday, Islanders Thursday. Whew. And then the Capitals next Tuesday. All right, there are valuable points. There, the next 5 games, there are a lot of achievable points. And I know we said that about the previous 5.
I was say, didn't we play the Coyotes twice?
Yes. Yes, we
Okay.
play tomorrow. 6 p.m. for St. Patrick's Day. Oh, please just make the play. Sens did win, Matt. We were watching that one. We are pretty happy with the overall result today. Josh, I've been talking this entire time. Is there anything you want to say to the people before close out?
Listen. I haven't been active in the Discord, but I see what some of you say. All right, just because you can't say you knew the sky was falling like 3 months ago when we lost like 2 games in a row. Like you knew this was coming. So whoever's saying that, you shut up. Hashtag LGR dub. We making the playoffs still. Ain't nothing but a thing. We got this. Red Wings country, let's fly. That's all I got.
All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.